Yeah, a very good evening to one and all. Hope you guys are able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen. Everyone, could you please confirm over the chat box? Yes. Use the chat box for communication. Use the chat box for communication, guys, everyone. Please confirm whether you guys are able to hear me and able to see my screen, everyone. Right. Fine. Fine, sir. As part of our yesterday session, okay. As part of our yesterday session, sir, we completed the importance of Java full stack development, sir. We completed the importance of we completed understanding the importance of Java full stack development. That is the one thing. And apart from that, and also we we have seen the roadmap of Java full stack development. We have seen like the roadmap of the Java full stack development, sir. Right? So if anybody having like as the new joiners as part of our today's session, and this is the third session, sir, and the first two sessions we just completed the importance of a Java full stack development and the roadmap of Java full stack development in Ashok IT, and we just covered with other course related informations. Okay, what are the prerequisites, and so where we need to start like as in this course as a fresher, where we need to start like as in this course as if experienced guys, all such a kind of general questions which we have completed in the first two sessions. Okay, and this is the third session, sir. If anybody having newly joined for today, so please get into the Ashok IT YouTube channel, so where you can find the two sessions related recordings in the YouTube channel itself. Understood? I request you, whoever like has the join for the newly for today, if you guys wanted to know the importance of this course and the course details of this, the course details as a course details about this training program, you can just get into the YouTube channel of an Ashok IT. So once you get into that YouTube channel, there is a live section will be there. Under that live section, you can find the Java full stack courses. Okay, Java full stack sessions. Okay, yeah, let me show you that one. So open in what? YouTube, right? Yes, there is in the live section will be there. Okay, there in the live section will be there. Under that the live section, so the session 1 and session 2 we do have, sir. Just to get into that these two videos, get to know the importance of this the training program as well. That's all. Okay, and anybody, and if you guys wanted to know the course content of this the training program, just navigate to the Ashok IT, the website in the Google, and after that just click on what courses offering section. Then where you can find, where you need to select the category called Java full stack. Okay, under that you can find the course called Java full stack development. Just click on what? View details. Okay, so once you click on the view details, there is an option for you, there is on the button called download course content. Just click on what? The download course content, sir. So this is what the course content. Okay, yeah, the course content, sir. Okay, the course content where you can find here. That's all. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is what the complete information which we have covered up to now on yesterday's session, sir. As part of our today's session, okay. So we will start with what? Module 1. Okay. Yes. So can you guys please confirm? What does the module 1 will covers? Come on, guys. What does the module 1 will covers? Module 1 will covers mainly three topics. Three topics. Okay. So mainly three topics. One is what? The core Java. One is what? The core Java. Another one is what? Advanced Java. And the database which we are going to talk about as an what? Oracle. That's all. This is the core module 1 will covers. Module 1 will covers mainly the three topics, sir. Mainly the three topics. One is what? Core Java and advanced Java and the database. And as we are already discussed, sir, module 1 mainly focusing on, okay, mainly focusing on the backend development. Okay, mainly focusing on what? Backend development for a software applications. Okay, software applications. So what do you mean by backend development, sir? Backend development is nothing but an building the business logics. Okay, building the business logics of the software applications, sir. Of a software applications. So can you give me an examples? Can you give me an examples of the business logics, sir? Here are the some of the examples. Here some of the examples related to business logic. Okay. Yes. So see, sir, what is the business logic, sir? Just performing the math operations. Okay. Performing what? Math operations, sir. Performing the math operations using programming languages. Okay. Using what? The programming languages. Okay. Performing the math operations using programming languages. Sending OTP to our mobile numbers, to our contact numbers. Okay. Or emails. Okay. That is the one kind of the business logic. Okay. And verifying the OTP. Verifying the OTP is also one kind of a business logic. Verifying the OTP is also one kind of the business logic. Okay. Sending the bank statements. Sending as in the bank statements on monthly basis is also one kind of the business logic. Okay. And verifying the email ID and the password is according to our required format or not. That is also the one kind of business logic, sir. So in order to build such a kind of the business logic, sir, definitely you guys need to be the strong on what? The backend development, sir. Okay. You need to be the strong on what? The backend development. Understood, guys, everyone? In order to develop such a kind of the business logics for the software application, definitely we require to build, okay, we require to build what? The business backend logic or backend development. Understand? Okay. Yes. This is what the things are. Okay. As part of the module 1. Okay. As part of the module 1 program. Understand carefully, guys. As part of the module 1 program, we are going to start with We are going to start with what? Core Java as a first thing. Okay, Core Java, sir. As part of in the module 1 program, sir, we are going to start with what? The Core Java. Okay, so which is on the fundamental, which is on the fundamentals of Java programming, sir. Okay, by learning the core Java, sir, by learning the core Java, so we are going to learn with what? The basics of Java programming. Okay, how to do the how to do the Java program, how to compile the Java program, how to execute the Java program, how to build the business logics required for a software applications. All such a things we are going to learn is on the all the things we are going to learn with start with what? Core Java, sir. Okay, in order to build the business logics, or in order to build the business logics, sir, the core Java is on the base module. Core Java is on the base module for backend development. Without knowing the core Java, you cannot build any kind of business logics. Without knowing the knowledge on core Java, you cannot build any kind of business logics. Okay, and core Java will plays a vital role in the IT industry for various domains. Right, core Java will plays a vital role in the IT industry for various domains, sir. For example, if you learn the core Java here, okay, you can survive within the Java stream, sir. You can survive within what? The Java technologies stream, Java stream. If you learn the core Java, if you guys wanted to become a Android developer, so core Java is prerequisite for that. If you guys wanted to become a automation test engineer of in the Selenium, definitely you require the core Java basics. Okay, if you guys wanted to become as an the Salesforce developer, definitely you need to be the strong on what? Core Java basics. Okay, everywhere in the IT industry, sir, core Java will plays a very vital role. Okay, in the respective domains. Okay, that's why. So the core Java, you cannot take it easy as in the core Java, sir. You should need to be the learn the core Java from base to from 0 to hero. Understand? So you guys need to be the strong on what? The core Java, sir. If you are strong on core Java, sir, learning the other Java technologies is very simple for you. Okay, and learning the mobile development will become easy for you. And learning with what? Hadoop like data mining side. Okay, so Hadoop is also learning is an easy for you, and learning with the Salesforce development also will become easy for you, sir. Okay, if you guys wanted to get into this various streams of an IT, definitely the core Java is a prerequisite, sir. In the core Java, what we are going to learn? You are going to learn with what? The basics and fundamentals of Java programming. Okay, how to define the variable, how to create a class, how to define the method, how to create an object for the class, how to call the method. Okay, so those are the fundamentals required for a working with what? Java technology. Understood, guys? Everyone in line with me? Everyone, could you please confirm? Could you please confirm everyone in line with me, guys? So that is what the importance of core Java, sir. Okay, so core Java will plays a vital role in any domain of an IT industry, sir. Okay, so that is what I told you. If you want become an Android developer, definitely core Java is prerequisite. If you want to become a automation test engineer, definitely core Java is prerequisite. Just to check with them, sir. If anybody of your friends or colleagues which are working with their streams, you can verify with them. Okay, if you want to become an automation test engineer, definitely you need to learn the core Java, then only you can attend the Selenium testing. If you want to become a Salesforce developer, definitely the core Java is prerequisite for that. Without knowing that core Java basics, you cannot learn the Salesforce development. Understood? Yes. So if you learn the core Java, sir, definitely you can understand any other programming languages are also simple for you, sir. Okay. That's why the core Java plays very vital role in the industry. Understand? Okay, fine. So As part of the core Java, what we are going to cover, sir? Okay, as part of our core Java, what we are going to cover here? Okay, as part of the core Java, sir, core Java course content. Okay, yeah. The first point, sir. Okay, so the first point. Okay, we are going to work with we are going to work with what the Java 17 version, sir. Java 17 version, which is an the long-term support version. Understand? So which is an long-term support version, sir. Long-term support version. That's why we can call it as an LTS. Okay, and we are going to work with what the Java 17 version in our training program. So which is on the long-term support version, sir. So don't worry, I will take care you how to install the Java software and how to execute, also how to download the Java software, how to install the Java software, what are the variables required to run the Java software perfectly in our mission. All these things I will take you through that. You no need to worry. You no need to take that much of headache. I will guide you the step-by-step process, and I will give you the notes as in what step-by-step process. You just follow with the things. That's all. Okay. So, sir, learning the Java is very simple, sir. Learning the Java is very simple. The people are feeling with what the learning the Java is very quite complex because it's just like as on the ocean. Okay. If you understand the roots, learning the subject is very easy for us. Don't worry about that one. So I will be here for you, sir, to teach you to deliver the subject in the simple manner with understandable concepts. Understand? So below me, I can. Okay. Yes. Okay. We are going to work with what Java 17 version, which is on the long-term support version, sir. And then second point, sir. And initially, we will develop and execute the Java programs. We can develop and execute the Java programs using editors, using a text editors, sir. Initially, sir. Okay, initially we will execute and we will develop and execute the Java program using the text editors, sir, such as Notepad++ or Edit Plus or Sublime text editor or anything. Okay, yeah. And later we will switch on to what? Later we'll work with various IDEs. Okay, various IDEs. So what are those IDEs we are going to work, sir? Okay, that is Eclipse IDE we are going to work it, sir, and then followed with what? IntelliJ IDE, sir. IntelliJ Community Edition IDE. Understand, sir? Community Edition IDE, which is an open source, sir. Okay, with respect to the IntelliJ, sir, we do have the two kinds of editions, and we are going to work with what? Community edition, which is on the free and open source software, sir. Which is on what? The free and open source software. Understood, guys? So that is what the thing, sir. That is what our plan. Okay, and let us so focus on the content, sir. Let us focus on the content of the core Java, what we are going to learn. Okay, yeah. So the first one, sir. Okay, the first one. So we are going to learn with what? The basics or fundamentals. We are going to work with what? The fundamentals for programming, sir. Fundamentals for programming. Slowly we will learn, sir. Slowly we will learn the things. Don't worry. Okay. So fundamentals for programming, sir. So as part of our fundamentals for this programming, sir. Okay. Okay. For the fundamentals of Java programming, sir. First, we will talk about, okay, what is the statement? Okay. And then followed with what? What is the program? Okay. And then followed with what? What is the software? Okay. And what is the role of the compiler in the programming languages? And what is the role of interpreter in programming languages? And the differences between compiler versus interpreter. That is what we are going to learn. First, basics, fundamentals for programming, sir. Then after that, we will start about fundamentals for Java programming, sir. Fundamentals for Java programming. Okay. Yeah. So as part of our fundamentals of Java programming, first we will talk about tokens concept. Okay, Java tokens, and then followed with what? The data types. Okay, and then followed with what? Operators. Okay, tokens or operators, and then followed with what? Control statements. Okay, control statements. That's all. Tokens, data types, operators, and control statements. And then we'll start with what? Introduction to Java programming. Fundamentals for Java programming, and then followed with what? Introduction to Java programming, sir. Okay. Yes. So as part of an introduction to Java programming, first we'll talk about history. First we'll talk about history of Java, sir. Okay. Then we'll talk about features of Java, and then we'll talk about object-oriented, so procedure-oriented programming. Okay, that is nothing but an software design methodologies. Okay, software design methodologies, sir. Okay, and then we will highlight with what? Object-oriented programmings. Okay, object-oriented programming. Okay, object-oriented programming principles. Okay, so such as such as what? Object concept, class concept. Okay, class concept, and then inheritance, polymorphism. Okay, inheritance, polymorphism. Okay, polymorphism, data abstraction. Okay, and data encapsulation. All these things we will be the covering, sir. Okay, we will be the covering with what? All these things. Okay, and once we are talk with this one, so we will talk about the object-oriented programming concepts. Okay, object-oriented programming concepts. Okay, object-oriented programming concepts, sir. Okay, number one. Okay, number one, we'll start with what? Access modifiers. Okay, we'll start with what? Access modifiers, and then we'll start with what? Constructors. Okay, we'll start with what? Constructors. Okay, and then followed with what, sir? Okay, so followed with what? Constructors. Okay, understanding some predefined classes. Okay, understanding some predefined classes. Some predefined classes from Java library. Okay, that is what we are going to learn. And then followed with what? Okay, inheritance. Inheritance. Okay, inheritance. Okay, inheritance. Okay, types of inheritance. Okay, types of inheritance. And then followed with what? Types of inheritance. And what is the diamond problem in a diamond problem in Java? Okay, Java supporting multiple inheritance or not? All those things we will be the covering, sir. And then we'll talking about polymorphism. Okay, so polymorphism and the types of polymorphism, and the differences between compile time polymorphism versus runtime polymorphism. Okay, all this stuff we are going to learn. Okay, and then followed with what? Data abstraction, sir. Okay, how can you work with what? The data abstraction in Java. Okay, that is nothing but an working with the abstract modifier. Okay, abstract modifier, and then working with what? Interfaces. Nothing but an abstract modifier and working with what? Interfaces, sir. Sir, I'm just highlighting the concepts, sir. I'm just highlighting the concepts. Don't worry if any concept is missing here. Don't worry about that one. So I'm just highlighting the concepts. Okay, so don't worry, sir. If any topic is missed, no problem at all. As per the course content, we will cover, sir. I'm just highlighting the course content, what we are going to be the cover. Okay, after completing with what? Object oriented programming concepts, sir. Then we will talk about with what? Okay. So then we will talk about with what? Packages. Okay. We will talk about with what? The packages, sir. Okay. So packages, sir. Okay. So as part of the packages, so first we'll understand what are the predefined packages comes along with the Java software. Okay. Predefined packages comes along with the Java software, and how to create as in the user defined packages. Okay. And then followed with what how to create a jar file. So in the Windows operating system, we can have an option to create a zip file, right? By combining the several files into the single file called zip file to reduce the memory of the file size, right? But in case of Java, they given with called jar file. Okay. And then how to create a jar file, how to extract the jar file, how to view the content of the jar file, all such things we are going to see, sir. Okay. All these things we will see here. Okay. That is jar file. And then finally converting the jar file into executable file, sir. Okay. Executable file. That is what we are going to learn. And then after that, so we will talk about, okay. So we will talk about exception handling, sir. We will talk about exception handling. Observe carefully. So this is what an exception handling, sir. What is an error and what is an exception? And what is the difference between error versus exception? How to handle the exceptions in Java? What are the different types of an exceptions in Java? Okay, how to create what is an exception hierarchy in Java? Okay, how to create our own user-defined exception, and what is a try with resources, a new feature in Java 7, sir. Try with resources. Nowadays, the most of the interviewers ask you the question. So can you brief about try with resources? What is an advantage of using the try with resources in Java programming? Okay, we are going to explore it, sir, practically. So came from Java 7 version, sir. Now we are in the Java 17. The people are asking on what try with resources, came from Java 7 version, because industry. So most of the people are working in industry, not at all utilizing these new features, sir. Understand? That is what the exception handling. And then after that, I'm going to talk about with the input and output streams, sir. Okay. Input and output streams. How to create a file. Okay. How to create a file, how to read the file, how to view the content of the file. All such things we are going to learn, sir. Understand? Yeah. So that we will talk later, how to convert the jar file into the executable file. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Okay. Fine. Yes. Okay. Then this is what the input and output, the streams, sir. Nothing but on how to work with the files in Java, sir. How to create a file, how to read the file, how to write the file, how to view the file. Okay. So all these things. Okay. And also how to write the object of information serialization process and deserialization process as well. Understood? And then after that, we are talking about multi-threading. Sir. Okay, we are talking about multi-threading. So as you're already familiar, sir, our Windows operating system is having the capability to handle the multiple tasks, right? Multiple tasks, right, sir? Right or not? As our Windows operating system having the capability to execute the multiple tasks simultaneously or not? So we can attend the meeting through Zoom software, and also I can write the notes in the notepad itself. Either I can copy the data from one drive to another drive, and I can play the music as well, right or not, sir? Multiple tasks can be possible or not in the Windows operating system to execute. In order to execute the multiple tasks in the Windows operating system, is that possible or not, sir? Right? So in such a case, in Java also, to perform to execute the multiple tasks simultaneously, sir, Java came up with what? Multi-threading concept, sir. So how to work with what is a thread and what is a process, differences between thread versus process, what is the different ways for creating the threads in Java, what is the understanding the thread lifecycle, understanding the thread class methods, and working with what thread groups, and working with what synchronization as well. Okay. Yes, that is what multi-threading discussions, sir. Okay. Yes. So when it comes to the next important topic of entire core Java is what? Collections. That is the major important topic, sir. Collections. Okay, collections, problem with arrays. What is an advantages of collection? So we are going to talk with what collection list interface and its implementation classes, set interface and its implementation classes, map interface and its implementation classes, queue interface and its implementation classes, and some of the utility classes are there in the collection, such as arrays. Okay, such as arrays, collections, and all these things, sir. Okay, and we are going to understand how to iterate the cursor, how to iterate the data of the collection objects one by one. That is called cursors. Iterator, list iterator, for each loop, okay, enumeration object, and Java 8 streams concept, and all these things we are going to cover here, sir. And also we will see how to construct how to create a collections with what type safety. Okay, type safe collections, type safe collections we are going to see, sir. That is nothing but an generics of the collections. Okay, what are the fail safe, what are the type safe classes in collection? Okay, so what are the type safe classes in the collection, sir? And Java 8 version related collection features as well. Understand? So we are going to consider, so we will see what are the enhancements that takes place in the collections library from Java 9 version. That is also we are going to be the cover, sir. And after that, okay, after that the collection, sir, we will see how to develop the desktop application and the desktop application using the AWT and the Sphinx, sir. Okay, so how to develop the GUI application, GUI interface application in a GUI interface application using AWT and the Sphinx. Understood? That is what the things are. Okay, yeah. So that is what the important thing. So where you can understand what event handling mechanism in Java, sir. Okay, so whenever the user click on the particular button, okay, whenever even the user click on the login button, internally you wanted to execute some Java code, right? So that Java code will be executed when the user clicked on the button, sir. That is called event handling mechanism. Okay, how to design what UI screens, how to design the GUI screens, and how to work with what event handling mechanism. That kind of stuff we are going to get in what desktop application development, sir. Okay, so if you get into the Google, sir, if you get into the Google here, just let me show you, sir. Get into the Google and Java AWT and the Sphinx, Java AWT and the Sphinx UI, sir. Okay, if you just get into the Google and get into the images, sir. Okay, so you will be the developing this kind of an the screens, sir. Okay, so you will be the developing this kind of screens. Understand? You will be the developing this kind of screens by using that AWT and the Sphinx library, sir. Such a kind, this one. This kind of screens you can develop it. Understand? This kind of screens you can develop by using AWT and the Sphinx. Even though it is not at all, even though it is outdated in the market, sir. But by learning this concept, we can understand how to work with what event handling mechanism, sir. Even though these concepts are outdated, even though this concept is outdated in the market, by learning this concept, you will get to know the importance of event handling mechanism. That is what an important concept as a Java programmer. So you need to be aware of event handling mechanism in Java. What is event handling mechanism, how to work with the event handling mechanism, what are the event listeners, okay, what are the event listener interfaces given by the Java. All these things are such a kind of information you will get to know all these things, sir. Okay, and after that, so we are going to learn with what Java 8, as I already told you, sir. Okay, so Java 8 features, sir. You are going to conclude with what Java 8 features. Understand? Okay, Java 8 features, sir. We are going to be the cover in the core Java as part of and what Java 8 features. Okay, and listing the features from the Java 8 version. Okay, functional programming from Java 8, functional interfaces, Lambda expressions, Java 8 streams concept. This is very, 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 very important, sir. Nowadays, the most of the interviews, as whoever like as an already attending the interviews on the Java tech stack. Okay, so the interviewer asking like as in the a couple of questions on Java 8 streams. That is what very important, sir. That is what and very important. I already given the free workshop on the last week, sir. Last week and the before last week. Last week and the before last week, I given the Java 8 streams free workshop, sir, where you can find the videos in Ashok IT YouTube channel itself, sir. Okay, so whenever you get some time, just get into that video and understand the Java 8 stream concept, whoever wanted to learn. Okay, yes. And Java 8 with respect to the date and time API changes and the collection classes implementation changes underlying. All these things we will get to know, sir, as part of in the core Java. This is for end of the core Java, sir. Okay, so whenever the advanced Java will start, I will give you the course content. This is all about with the core Java content. Hope you guys are comfortable, everyone. So module 1 is focusing on what, sir? Module 1 is focusing on what? Module 1 is focusing on what? Backend development. Backend development. You know, what is the main intention of backend development? Can you guys please respond over the chat? So what is the main motive of main motive of backend development, sir? What is the main agenda of backend development? To develop the business logics. To develop the business logics. In order to develop such a kind of a business logics, definitely you need to be the strong on what? At least one programming language that is called Java. So we are going to build the business logic using what? Java, sir. Okay. What is the base module to learn the Java basics? What is the base module for learning the Java concepts? What is the base module for learning the Java concepts? Come on, guys. What is the base module to learn the Java concepts? Core Java. Core Java. So by using the core Java only, we can develop with what? The basic concepts of Java programming, sir. Understood? That is what the things are. Okay. Yes. Okay then. So this is all about with the course content, sir. Any doubts before getting into the next discussion? Before getting into the next discussion, any doubts, guys? Could you please confirm over the chat? Anybody having the any doubts before starting off our the next topic? Tomorrow we don't have the session, sir. Tomorrow we do not have the session. Again, the session will have on Monday. Okay. Yes. Okay then. So let us start with what? The fundamentals of programming, sir. First topic. The first topic in core Java, that is fundamentals for Java programming, sir. Yes, sir. Rajesh Kumar, I will be giving some sort of an assignments. Okay. Some sort of an assignments, sir. You just need to practice those assignments to crack the interviews. Okay. And also you will, if you are doing such a kind of an assignments, definitely you will be the strong on coding part. Okay. Okay. Fundamentals for the fundamentals of programming, sir. Fundamentals for programming. That is what we are going to talk. So guys, can you please confirm? So can you guys please confirm as part of the fundamentals of Java programming, sir? Generally, before starting of this the topic, let us try to understand some basic things, sir. Let us try to understand some basic things. So generally in the real world, if you guys wanted to communicate from one person to another person, what we required, sir? Generally in the real world, okay, real world, if you want to communicate, from one person to another person, what we required, sir? What we require? If you guys wanted to communicate from one person to another person, what we required, sir? What we require? Language. Okay. Generally in the real world, if you wanted to communicate from one person to another person, we required some language, right, sir? We required some language. For example, okay, for example, there is on the one person, okay, there is on the one person, There is the one person called Rajesh. There is the one person called Rajesh, and he wanted to start the he wanted to start the conversation with the another person as in what? Suresh. Suresh. Tell me, so how you are going to communicate? So Rajesh is another Rajesh is an the Telugu guy, and he is comfortable. He is comfortable to speak in Telugu and as well as English. And the person is the person of the Suresh. So person of the Suresh, he can understand only Hindi and English. So what would be the common language between these two persons? Can you guys please confirm? So what is the common language between these two persons? English. Okay. So means whenever you guys wanted to communicate from one person to another person in the real world, sir, definitely we required some language. Okay. Through the language only, we can communicate from one person to another person. So generally, what would be the common language between the persons, sir? Can you guys please confirm? So if the French people, so German people is communicating with the English guy. Tell me, is he able to understand that language? Come on, guys. Is he able to understand? No, right? Okay. No, right. What would be the common language between the persons? Can you guys please confirm? Whenever you guys wanted to communicate from one person to another person, could you please tell me what would be the common language we are going to use for that? What would be the common language you are going to use for that, sir? Yes, English. Most probably. So either English. Okay. English is on the common language between what? Rajesh and the Suresh. So whatever the Rajesh is whatever the Rajesh is explaining, so Suresh can understand the things, right, sir? So that is on the common language between them called what? English. Okay. So means English is nothing but the language which helps us to communicate from one person to another person in the real world. Clear? And at the same way, generally, if you want to communicate, if you want to communicate, if you want to communicate with another computer or mission, okay, mission or laptop. So tell me what we required, sir? What we required? What we required, sir? Computer can understand the English language. So generally, if you want to communicate, if you wanted to communicate with a computer, or technically call it as a mission, or we can call it as a laptop. Sir, in IT world, your desktop cannot be called as a desktop, sir. Your desktop cannot be called as a computer. Your laptop cannot be called as the laptop. Technical term, whether it is on the desktop or the mission, desktop or the laptop, technically we can call it as a mission in IT terminology. Okay, you cannot call a computer or you cannot call a laptop, sir. Technically, what we can say, sir, whether it is on the desktop or a laptop, technically what we can call, it's a mission. Understand, sir, everyone? Generally, if you guys wanted to communicate with another computer or the laptop or the mission, definitely we required, okay, definitely we required what, sir? We required we required some programming languages, sir. Understand, sir? So we required what? Some programming languages. Okay. So in the real world, often the human, in the human being life cycle, sir, in the human being part, so English is in the common language between from one person to another person, sir. Okay. When you guys wanted to communicate with another computer or the machine or the laptop, definitely we required some programming languages. What are those? Example. So examples are a person of Rajesh, okay, person of Rajesh wanted to communicate with his computer or a laptop. Okay, technically in IT terminology, what we can call, sir, it's a mission. Okay, Tell me, a person of Rajesh wanted to communicate with his computer mission, with his computer or the laptop or the mission, sir. What he is going to use, sir? So how it is going to communicate with them? Through programming languages, right or not, sir? Through programming languages, right? Through programming languages, sir. By learning these programming languages only, sir, so you can, okay, you can interact with what? You can interact within the computers or laptops or missions, sir. Everyone, is that clear? Whenever you want to communicate from one person to another person, definitely we require some common language called English. And at the same way, whenever the person wanted to communicate with another mission, definitely we require to learn some programming languages. And we do have a lot of programming languages in the market, such as C programming language, C++ programming language, Java programming language, .NET programming language, Python, PHP. Okay, all these are the various programming languages which helps us to communicate with what? Which helps us to communicate with mission. Understood, guys, everyone? Why the person need to communicate with the mission, guys? Why the person need to communicate with a mission or a computer? Can you guys please confirm? Why the person requires to meet, why the person need to communicate with the mission? Why the person needs to communicate with the mission, sir? Let us try to understand in the basic terminology. Okay, basic things. Okay, so why the one person is communicating with another person? To exchange some information, right or not, sir? Why the one person is communicating with another person, sir? Why the one person is communicating with another person? To exchange some information. Agree or not, sir? Agree or not? Come on, guys, everyone, please try to respond. To exchange the data or to exchange some information. Why the one person need to communicate with a computer or a laptop or the mission? To perform some task. Understand, guys? Understand my point, guys? Understand my point or not? So here, okay, so the main intention of interacting with the mission, okay, interacting with the mission from the user or the person, sir. Person used to perform some task. So the main intention of interacting with the mission from the user, which is used to perform what? Some task. What do you mean by task, sir? Opening some notepad in the mission. Okay, doing some kind of calculations in the calculator. Okay, or writing something in the notepad. That is as in the one task. So the main intention of interacting within the mission from the user to perform some task. What are those tasks, sir? What are those tasks? What are those tasks? What are those tasks? Such as what? Calculating some value using calculator. Okay, and typing the text in the notepad, drawing some diagrams in the paintbrush. Okay, editing some documents using MS Word software or MS Word application, designing the PowerPoint presentation using MS PowerPoint software, right, sir? So these are the things which you can do for interacting within the mission, sir, basically. Is that clear, sir? Everyone? In order to perform such tasks, sir, okay, in order to perform these tasks, okay, in order to perform the above task, sir, definitely, okay, definitely we required we required some software applications. We required from some software applications. Understand my point, guys? In order to perform the above tasks, sir, definitely we required some software applications. Understood? Understood, guys? Okay, in order to perform the above tasks, so definitely we required some software applications, sir. Okay, generally the software applications, okay, generally, okay, the software applications are developed using some computer programming languages. Okay, so using some computer programming languages such as, okay, such as C++, okay, Java, Python, okay, .NET, okay, PHP, okay, Golang, okay, Golang, etc. Okay, Golang, etc. That's all. Okay, generally the software applications wanted to or designed with the help of what? The computer programming languages, sir, such as C language, C++, Java, Python, .NET, PHP, sir. If you guys wanted to develop the software applications using Java programming languages, definitely you guys need to learn with what? Core Java. Okay, so the point here is by using the core Java, sir, we can develop these software applications very easily. Understand, guys? Everyone, is that clear? In order to develop, if you guys wanted to develop the software applications using Java programming languages, okay, 1 minute, so let me put this point in this way. Okay, if you want to develop the software applications, okay, using the Java, okay, using the Java programming language, definitely required to learn core Java base. That's all. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? Is that clear or not, everyone? In order to develop such a kind of the software applications, sir, we do have a lot of multiple programming languages are available in the market. Out of that, the programming language, we decided to use what? Java. That's all. Okay. So that is called the Java, sir. Okay. That is what the importance of core Java here. Okay. So let us try to understand the another word, sir. So basically, what do you mean by program, sir? What do you mean by program? Can you guys please confirm what do you mean by program? What do you mean by program, guys, everyone? What do you mean by program? What do you mean by program? It's a collection of statements. Can I say the program is nothing but a collection of statements, right or not, sir? The program is the collection of statements, sir. What do you mean by statement? Collection of statement. What do you mean by statement, sir? Statement is a collection of statement is the collection of tokens required to perform the task. Required to perform what? The task. That's all. Okay, so program means it's nothing but a program is nothing but an what? A collection of statements, sir. A statement is nothing but a collection of tokens required to perform a particular task, sir. Okay, particular task. For example, about the program, sir. Okay, so for example, about the program. So see, sir, observe carefully. Int a is equal to 10. Int a is equal to 10, sir. And int b is equal to 20. And then int c is equal to a plus b, sir. So this is nothing but on the program, sir. This is nothing but on the program, which contains what? 3 statements. This is nothing but on the program, which contains what? 3 statements, sir. In this, the 3 statements, each statement will have a collection of tokens. So the first one is what? Data type. Data type. The first one is nothing but on what? Data type. The data type means what type of value you need to hold. Okay, here we have taken as an what? 10. 10 is a whole number. Okay, int will represents to hold with what? Whole numbers only. Int always representing what, sir? To hold the whole numbers. And a is nothing but an what? Variable. Variable. And equal to is nothing but an what? Operator. And 10 is nothing but an what? Literal. Okay, and semicolon is nothing but an what? Separator. That is the token, sir. So this is what the token. So int statement is nothing but an what? A collection of tokens, sir, to perform a particular task. Okay, so what is an example here? What is an example here? Int a is equal to 10, sir. Int a is equal to 10. So which is a statement, sir? Which is nothing but an one statement. Okay, in the programming languages, every statement will always terminated with a semicolon. In the programming languages, sir, every statement is terminated with the semicolon, which contains like multiple words, sir. Which contains multiple words or multiple tokens. Okay, so come on, guys. Here, int represents the data type. The data type. What type of value to be held by the variable? To be held by the variable, sir. That's all. Here int represents what? The data type, sir. Here int represents what? The data type. Data type always specifies what type of value to be held. That's all. And then followed with what? A, sir. A. What is the A, sir? A represents the variable name, sir. A represents what? The variable name. And equal to represents what? Equal to represents what? Operator. Represents the symbol, represents the operator, sir. Okay, which represents the operator, that is assignment operator. That is assignment operator. And then followed with what? 10. 10 we can call it as an 10 represents what? 10 represents the literal or nothing but an what? Or nothing but an value. That's all. Understand, sir? So by combining the various tokens or combining the various words, we can build the statements. Okay, we can build the statements. Okay, by clubbing all the statements into a single unit, we can call it as an what? Program. Everyone, is that clear? Everyone, is that clear? Yeah, fine. So this is all about the two important terms related to the program and the statement. Program means it's nothing but an what? A collection of statements, and the statement is nothing but a collection of tokens which are used to perform the particular task. Understand? So, and the rest of the things we will continue on the Monday session, sir. Tomorrow we do not have the session, and this is not at all free course, sir. So we are in the demo sessions related to what? Java full stack development. Understood? That's all. Okay. Anybody having any questions? Anybody having any questions? So don't worry about the notes. So we will share these notes in the Ashok IT portal, and we will share these notes in the Ashok IT portal, sir. Very soon the admin team will get in touch with you guys. So that they will give you the access for the notes as well. Okay. Sir, we started with what module 1, sir? Prajwal. We started with what? Module 1. So we started with what? The first concept, that is basics, fundamentals of programming. So what is the statement and what is the program? So Monday onwards, we will start with that other things. Okay. So Monday you will get more clear. Okay. So that's all, sir. That's all for today. And again, we'll meet you on Monday with the same bridge, with the same bridge, guys. Okay. Yeah. If you have any questions, you can just text me in the chat box. Yeah. Fine. Thank you, guys. We'll meet you on the Monday. Have a nice weekend. So we'll connect back on Monday with the same bridge. Thank you, guys. Yes, Sachin. Admin team will get in touch with you. So related to the things. Okay.